Welcome and good morning. How is everybody doing? That episode of Good Tennis Morning. 50 minutes from now, we are talking a little bit about tennis, of what happened yesterday, what happened the last days, what is going to happen this week. Welcome everybody, and just see that the date up there is very wrong because 12th of May, it's the 23rd of May. Pro Masters is done and the French Open is about to start. Let's put French Open there. There you go. Sorry, I did not see that before starting the stream. Anyway, hello Dutchy and everyone. Hello everybody that's in the chat. As I said, Medvedev, of course, as everyone knows, has won in Rome. Very impressive against Holger Rune, who I think is one of the biggest favorites of winning the French Open title. I said that already some months before, that Rune will win a slam, and I'm still somehow picking him for the French Open. Let's see if he can do that. I mean, there's Alcaraz, there's now Medvedev, Djokovic maybe, but I think Djokovic is not even in the top spot of high favorites, also with the bookies. And the qualification just started in the French Open. Yesterday, for example, this Marojan guy beat Alcaraz. He plays the qualies at the French Open, had to go over 2 sets against Lee 2. So there's some guys, of course, in the qualies that you guys know. And for example, Zizou Bergs wins against Steve Johnson. So the qualification of Roland Garros is a typical, let's say, ATP quali match, or sometimes even a first round of an ATP 250 event. So Lucas Pouille, for example, is in the qualies. He won against Thomas Machak. Also played already a lot of 250 events, Mr. Machak, also a good guy. For the injured players, there's a lot of top 100 players like Norbert Gombos, who plays the quali, also came through to Anton Guibaudo. Very interesting to see the qualies. If you've ever the chance to go to Slam qualies, it's definitely worth a travel because, as I said, so many good matches, a lot of ex-top 100 players fighting it through the qualies, and also some young people that you might never heard of before. But then, for example, as I was at Roland Garros 219, I saw Alcaraz there practicing, hitting, playing matches, and so on and so on. So yeah, it's definitely worth a visit. Mornings just drop in and drop out, way to school. Hey Larsie, thanks. And how are you? If you're going to school, probably busy at the moment. And yeah, as I said, like, the technical morning is also a time when I do a questions, Q&A, whatever you want to know. Today is Tuesday. I'll host the match of my players from Podgorica, from Montenegro. So there's 2 players that are practicing at the Bresnik Academy. They're there with the coach from Bresnik, but they will do the live stream, and I'm trying to live commentate and also put the score there. Lenny's playing 3rd match after 9:30, so that might be tight because I need to go at 2:30. I need to leave tennis courts, and first match at 9:30 is the girl playing from the academy. Let's see. So I'm gonna live stream that. Maybe I'm gonna do some words game after the stream so you can enjoy some words. And yeah, that's just for now. Interesting topic also, Mr. Hugo Gaston, he got a huge fine, 144,000 euros he has to pay to the ATP because another unsportsmanlike conduct made him to pay that huge amount, and now he's on a probation for a year. If he's not having any issues with the ATP and the court violations, then he will get half of the money back, so 72,000 euros. He will go back, but if not, then he has to pay the full 144,000 euros, which is quite a lot, to be honest. The last thing why he got that was the incident in Madrid where he played against Coric. He was down 3-5 and a break point, so it was a set point for Coric. And after Gaston made an underarm serve in that point, and then Coric came to the net, Gaston put the ball really up high in the air. Was about to lose the point, and then he took the second ball out of his pocket, and he just throw the ball onto the court, hoping that a second ball on the court would replay the point, but of course it was intentional, and therefore he got a code violation. Because if it's unintentional, you replay the point, right? If you are losing your ball out of your pocket during a point, or if the cap drops down, or if something from your equipment drops down on the floor unintentionally, then you're gonna replay the point. But of course, if it's intentional, then it's unsportsmanlike conduct. Hey, Defunk, how are you doing? How is everybody? What else? We have I had the comeback from Misulic. There was Misulic playing against Enzo Guaco, and Misulic was down 3-6, love 5. So Enzo Guaco was leading 6-3, 5 love, and somehow Misulic came back from 5 love, went to the tiebreaker, won the tiebreaker, I think 9-7 in the tiebreaker, and then also went on to win the whole match. Enzo Guaco on 2-all, he got broken, and after that game he did not make a game in the following final set, and it was a 6-3 for Misulic. So what does that show us? Never give up, guys. If you're down love 5, then just keep grinding. You only have a chance of winning the match if you fight for it, and if you try to win the match. There is, while the qualification for the tournament in Paris, the French Open, of course, there are also other tournaments at the moment going on. There is Lyon for the guys, and Geneva. These are the draws, for example, where we see Aliassime, Gasquet, Dorian Paul, Nakashima, Kekmanovic, Cerundolo, Baez, and Nori being the seeded players. And we have also Geneva, where we will see Root, Grigspor, Zverev, Shelton, Zapata Miralles, Grigor Dimitrov, Manarino, and Taylor Fritz as seeded players. With the girls, there's Strasbourg, the 500 event, where the seededs are Lynette Davis, Jui Zhang, Jill Teichmann, Sorana Kirstea, Elena Malina, and Bernarda Pera, because the second seed pulled out. And very interesting, a German girl, Annalena Friedsam, you might know her. She beat the seeded number 3, Jui Zhang, 6-love, 6-love. I mean, that's a match. I would love to see that match. I mean, it's a 7-match losing streak for the 3rd seed. She is at the moment still ranked 30 in the world. Lost to Julia Grapper in Charleston. But still, I mean, love and love in the first round against the 3rd seed, Annalena Friedsam. Respect. Well done. There is the other tournament. It's a WTA 500 event in Rabat in Morocco. Seededs are Trevisan, Linda Frubertova. She's already seeded. Crazy. Linda is at the moment ranked 56 and she's 18 years young. Maya Sharif on 3rd seed, Putintseva. Yulia Putintseva, who has reposted the story of my reel that I put on Instagram. Diana Maria on 8. We have Alicia Parks is seeded number 4. Leila Fernandez seeding number 5. And Sloane Stevens beating Berat Swanareva. And Sloane Stevens is ranked seeded number 2. So these are the ATP and WTA events. Of course, it's the qualification going on as well. And that is the week for this week. There's also, of course, the junior event in Montenegro, as I said, in Podgorica. As well, as long as, of course, Lenny is there, I'm trying to host his matches. And in the morning, I have time to live stream. I'm gonna string some rackets later on. So I might do a stringing stream later a bit. I need to string like 3-4 rackets. Who gets Roland Garros? Oh, we talked about that, Yannis. You're late, so you have to rewatch it. I said Rune is gonna take it because I said that like already some weeks ago. And I like to not change my opinion. But we'll see. It's gonna be interesting, and I love to see these kind of situations where you don't know actually who's gonna win, because it can be, I mean, Alcaraz, it can be Rune, it can be course, it can be Medvedev. Why not? It can be Djokovic. Besides that, I don't see many. I mean, Casper Ruud, I don't see him much, but also in 5 sets. And going to the French, he has definitely a good feeling because played already the final there. Was already close to winning it, but then got destroyed from Rafa. But as Rafa is not there, I can see also Ruud making maybe a good run. He played quite good in Rome now after having a devastating start of the year. And so he's the one guy that I could imagine. Besides that, guys, if you have any questions, now I have all the tennis news updates done. As I said, I'm trying to host the Lenny's match later on. Doing some streams, and I will see. You think Rafa can return to the tour? Chances present? I think he will return to the tour. I hope it's not the same way that Roger, what happened to Roger, that he's that injured that he will just play like farewell match, maybe only in doubles, and then that's it. I hope he plays some last tournaments, and then finishing with the French Open or finishing with the Olympic Games on the French Open side. That's definitely his plan. I think if he has a chance of somehow playing a match, he want to finish it at the French for sure. So let's see. I hope the best for him. I mean, last year is the last year of Rafa, and Djokovic also is not getting younger. The young guns getting closer. It's gonna be interesting in Wimbledon if he will be the only guy that has the chance of really winning the Wimbledon tournament. I think, of course, Berrettini was always very good on grass. Also, at the moment, not really in form. So I don't know on grass who can really be a danger, because Carlitos is not gonna be it. He will maybe skip again the grass court season as he did last year, just playing Wimbledon because Slam, where he played against Struffy, a very close 5-setter. Interesting. I mean, Struffy can be like Hukac, Struffy. These guys, these big servers can do some damage there. What are the hottest new, without many tiles yet, players out there to watch, not necessarily for Roland Garros, but for their way up lately? Oh, that's a good question. I mean, of course, the Fruithour sisters, they're crazy. There are several guys and girls that really are young and very, very good coming up. Some probably you've never heard of them before. So even also Shevchenko, I think, is also gonna be up to the, let's say, top 20. I think he can play unbelievable. I'm just checking here the rankings and just looking for young, promising players. Cecchinato, ranked 73 now. He was playing some great French Open some years ago. Luca van Assche is definitely a guy. Interesting to watch out. Dominic Thiem is getting better and better. Of course, he's not the guy that has not won a title, but yeah, well, it's more with the girls. I think with the girls, there are more really young girls that are promising. But we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, it's Zverev. I don't know. I mean, he lost to Medvedev, and if you see how Medvedev played and how he destroyed everybody, it's not a pity to lose against Medvedev. Tsitsipas is also, like, everyone was saying Tsitsipas is great on clay and he has a chance of going big at the French. At the moment, I'm not sure about that because, yeah, also just got kicked out from Medvedev. So Medi is definitely a contender for me also as well. So I would say Rune, Alcaraz, and Medi are the 3 big favorites for a tournament because Medvedev played unreal and he is now in a big form, big confidence. Not Tsitsipas, no, not Ruud, not. I mean, Djokovic I would put as a position number 4 regarding the chances of him winning it. Do you think Medi can keep his level for long? Will he remain without strong opponents for long? I think he can remain his level because now he feels good on clay and he says himself he's a clay court specialist now. Of course, not loving the clay but still having a good friendship now with the clay. So I can definitely imagine that he will play very good at the French. So let's see, guys. Was a pleasure. I wish you all over the world a good tennis morning, a good tennis night if you're watching that late. Was a pleasure. I see you later, guys, for a string stream and also covering Lenny's match. Take care, and I'll see you very, very soon. Ciao, ciao.